figure out how to make that stop happening. That's pretty much how we need to feel overall, that we need to be in that direction, correct. But that we don't know how to feel about what is going to happen, what's happened, and really truly just having enough energy right there. Yes, exactly, Chad. To say what we need to say, correct. Say what we have to say, and that's pretty much it. Just let it out the way that you want to. And pretty much feel that great. And that's exactly how I felt for you. Except you even know how much more powerful you could possibly be for us, Chad. No, it's very much not more powerful. But that's what I'm saying again, Chad. That shit is fucking amazing. That's exactly how I felt right there. Because I felt that I thought I saw it was coming, but I didn't even want to say that shit. No, I need it even faster. You don't even know how much we know about you, so here's how we start to feel again. That is the manifestation that's being created. Yes, but you're having to say it all the time, and here's how we start to feel. Now we have a script. No, it's like that shit. They're gonna figure out how powerful they are for you with this one kid. And that's what I have to honestly say about Sensei, that he has no clue how powerful as fucking hell as him to say. Yeah, you don't even know how hard that was to me. Because I'm also gonna feel that it's like, my lips are pretty much getting attached, like I can't even let air through to say it, and that's exactly how I start to feel for you. Do you even know how powerful that shit is to me? That's exactly how great that shit feels. Except holy shit, it's like they're killing me. And that's exactly how I start to feel, except for you want to know the truth, Jay. You don't even know how much more you can still do with it. Here's all I have to say to you right now. They don't even know how hard as fucking hell that shit is to people that you're gonna start to put your name in this shit already. And that's exactly how I need to feel. But one of us I felt, that's pretty much how much funnier we didn't get to be for you. But you guys want to know the truth. It is still great, and that's what I have to say about it. You know how good this is to people, so here's how we're gonna feel. We can pretty much be even better to Chad, and then do it again later and say, Jay, maybe talk about Harrington. But at the same time, you don't even know how powerful as hell you should be for your name. It's so much more powerful all the time that you're not gonna know how to feel about it since there lights coming off of it, except for it's surrounded by rhymes. And that's how you're gonna feel about G. Here's how I feel about it, CZI, Wu-Tang Clan. Yes, we love you. And we have so much energy and going through a lens, exactly. Here's how we start to feel for it. Maybe you don't know how good that lens feels for us, but it's kind of funny, exactly. Here's how I start to feel for you there, though. I don't know how much more I should laugh, but I was enjoying something else even more that I wanted to say this shit. Yes, here's how I start to feel for myself. I'm almost kind of feeling a certain type of energy, and it's like this, Chad. I don't know how to feel about continuing it, but it's kind of great. It's great. Here's how I start to feel, though. We can get kind of tired very easily, and that's exactly how I felt. No, we can get killed. No, I'm going to pretty much hold back and preserve everything. That's exactly how I felt. Except here's how we need to feel again. That we're pretty much using our muscles and creating tension, and that we are maybe consuming or something is not exactly how you should feel, but transforming it. No, we're making heat from it, correct. And then here's how I start to feel. I don't even know how many other things are happening but a contraction. And at the same time, after a while, transdimensionals come in to get some of that energy, correct. And then here's how I felt for it. That shit is so fucked off for me that I have no fucking clue who thick as fuck I'm gonna get just for being a little bit more powerful in a specific way. Here's how I start to feel. It was physical. But I was pushing. But then there were all these other things going on. And I was angry. And that's exactly how I felt for it. This I don't feel right now. And that seems to be a problem in my mind. Except here's what I'm gonna share with you now, Chad. You're not even gonna know how to feel. Except you don't know how powerful this fucking hell you were for Chad Harrington. But you even know how funny as fucking hell this shit is to us. And very funny as fucking hell to me right now. And that's what I have to say to you right there. Do you even know how fucked up this is not to me? Oh, wanna know the truth? Here's how we felt. We were so far away. Exactly. Here's how we felt. Our CDs over here are like the black and a white yin yang, so they're walking by. No, it's no. The black, no, it's the white on the black side of the yin yang. The people are walking by, yes. They're getting through this fucking hell all the time, exactly. Because they're not on recording. And that's exactly how I feel in a way. So here's how we felt though. We had a little bit of white, exactly. And we said that it interrupted people. But actually I was kind of concerned that other people might become a problem for me, exactly. And here's how I started to feel for it. I needed to put it in the way so that you could see it, but it had to be good, it had to be good. But then you would pretty much start to hate it, correct, just how I felt. And that's pretty much what we want to feel, except for we don't know how much better we want you to be in a way, except for that we want to feel that we are so much stronger than it, that we are pretty much able to take care and say what we have to say in regards to the hatred, exactly. And that's pretty much what I'm trying to share with you. You're not going to know how to really feel about that for yourself, Chad December. I kind of changed position with that shit. It's gonna make me get thrown off a little bit, so here's how we're gonna feel. We're trying to get comfortable. Here's what to say to you now. Do you even know how much better you can make me feel? No, maybe not that much better. A little bit better, Chad. Here's why. That shit is so fucking funny for people. Because I start to feel that for myself as a mind and gesture with the G and Esther. But you are E. Yes, we're all energy. In a way, pretty much, right? Exactly. Except for pretty much we're gonna figure out how good we're taking care of it. Correct. We're gonna figure out how funny as fucking hell that shit gets to be. Correct. That's how I felt. And we're very happy in a way with that lifestyle. That we are going to be amazing and very perfect all the time. That is pretty much going to be said. That this is how perfect you are at this level. But then it pretty much just continues to get better for a person that trains their mind. And that's what I'm honestly going to share with you, Chad. The one thing I need to make sure of is what I think of at this point is that I'm still being recorded, correct? It's why, because I want you all to hear it. Even if you're not a trans-dimensional, who's not telepathic enough to transmit that data in that form of energy, correct? And it took me a lot of work, time to get this far. Just to see that I pulled out the plug or something, correct? Secure the plug. That's what I was saying though, Chad. You're gonna figure out how funny as fucking hell this is gonna be for you, but you wanna know the honest truth? What's that? Here's how we're gonna start to feel for you now. You're a person that doesn't know how to really feel about this except for you're a trans-dimensional person who pretty much is gonna feel that he will just disappear and reappear somewhere else as he pleases, correct? in a certain way, exactly as I felt, too, Chad. It makes people kind of uncomfortable sometimes, correct, as I felt. But then we didn't know how to feel about this in any way except for that people will figure out in retrospect they're kind of always doing this to me, correct? And that they were so fucking funny in a way, yes. And not funny, correct? That we don't know how to entirely feel about it except for that overall they were all so incredibly funny and it made me kind of negative, it did. So here's how they kind of feel for the world. Yeah, we kind of already said it, and that's how great it is. Except for you're not even going to say it in the same way. It's pretty much how you're going to feel, and here's why. You're going to feel something else is possible, correct. You pretty much are, is how I'm going to feel, right? So here's how we start to feel for you again. Do you even know how fucked up that shit is not to be in a way? That's pretty much how I felt too, Chad. But here's how we're also going to feel. If you didn't know how to really feel about this for you, they said, but do you even know how many levels you're not being tested on? Is how you do not feel now. You are being tested in a way. But the truth is, it can make you feel like an idiot, but you don't even know how you should feel about that except for you're so afraid, correct? That you don't know how you're going to feel except you're doing pretty much the correct thing. Is part of it? No. You're doing the correct thing, but then the correct thing turns into you're afraid. But do you even know how you should feel about that for yourselves? That those things aren't even aligned? And that's what I'm saying. That sounds pretty poop thick as fuck for people in a serious way with their energy. But the honest truth is, here's how we start to feel. That they don't even give a fuck about me already, correct. But that was pretty much probably why. And so here's how we're gonna feel again. Then we're gonna figure out how powerful is how they're being for us. Except for if you wanna know the honest truth, Chad, what's that? They don't know how they're gonna feel about these freestyles except for they're some of the greatest freestyles to have ever been said by any person is exactly how you need to feel, except for the truth is we just don't even know how we should really even feel about it still if possible. But then we should feel that it was so amazing, correct? That we're not gonna know how to feel about this except if we were able to find a way through the maze very well and figure out exactly how beautiful that is for people, but that these mazes can be so difficult. It's just like this. Being in the army and trying to jump like a 50-foot fence sometimes just to have enough energy, and that's exactly what I was saying though, Chad. What you have to do in like 1 second is how we're gonna feel. It's kind of like that, or just doing a limbo, or maybe it's like kind of funny, but the truth is, we're gonna figure out how trans-dimensional we're willing to not be if you have the ability to perfectly manifest it all. But here's what I'm gonna honestly share with you.
Rap boy. We live up here.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You're doing cool work, man. We dig it. But this is a hard show. Like it's late on Sunday night, so we can kind of wrap it up and move to another public spot. We want to hear you. I mean, you're hot. I get it. You're doing cool. But for us, now it's good night. Okay?
All right, thank you. I appreciate that.
Peace. You're doing great work.
I appreciate your Green Spoon Sales Company.
Stay with it. All right.
Natural food, good people.
All right, bro.
All right, have a good day. Thank you.
You too.
Thank you for sending me on my way.
All right, man.
And that's how I feel too, Chad. So here's how we're going to feel. Pretty much everything we need to say, we're going to have faith that it's going to be even greater. That's how we need to feel. But the honest truth is, do you even know how much better that was to me in a way? It was like this too, Chad. You don't know how good it doesn't feel for you in a way. But the truth is, here's how we're also going to feel. That we're still recording, yes. So here's how we're going to feel. This is us setting up again. And that's how you need to feel. But that it is not a setting up, we are actually deconstructing. And you want to know the truth? You don't even care, but it's like the dark side of the yin-yang. That's all I'm saying, dude. We just don't know how to really feel about this, but we'll figure out more about it as possible. But then we'll actually just do more anyways. That's true. And you pretty much better figure out what you're using. And that's what I'm saying though, Chad. Even if it's not that loud, here's how we start to feel. We're taking out the mask. Here's how we're going to feel that it's still going. But the truth is, Chad, we basically got kicked out of here. Sometimes we need to ask them if we can still stay. Exactly. Here's how we also felt. We did a very good job right here. And here's how we felt we cared about it for ourselves with Lolita's Market, where we work right now. But that you basically will figure out how good that is for everyone to be there sometimes for music. It is like that. Or for some reason, correct. But that I pretty much care for myself to be there. But the truth is, Chad, here's how we're going to feel. You just need to put away your CDs and set up again. So we put away our CDs. And here's how we feel. We have trust in transdimensionals in a way. Here's why. We care about it for ourselves enough to not even fight with you and just move on our way. That's true. But that we actually don't know how to feel about it except for it is very not funny to me still. Here's why. That shit was so amazing with me. Exactly. Here's how I start to feel too, Chad. It's like this too. You could go for length, you could go for length. You could go for length all the time, and it's like that. Here's how we start to feel good. We need to figure out what we're going to do. We can pretty much leave, we can. Here's how we felt. We could just go down the street. We could go down the street, and here's how I start to feel. There's lots of other things happening, correct. But he basically just doesn't know how I'm going to feel about this, except for don't even stay right there. But that we don't know how to really feel about that. Except for... We'll figure out how funny this shit is to people, Chad, in some way. But do you want to know the truth right now? Here's how we feel for you. You're a person that needs to figure out a great place to be, but doesn't know how you should really feel about that either, except for you pretty much turned the music down for respect, but he didn't even say that you had to do it like that. No, it was not that fucked off to you. You just need to turn the music back on. But now it isn't playing, exactly. So here's how we need to feel though. We need to pretty much make it play again, correct. Here's why, because that's pretty much what they need, exactly. But you want to know the truth? Here's how we're going to feel. That's how we pretty much find our next spot. That's how we can feel. Maybe we just need to decide. But you want to know the truth? Maybe this, like, within 2 blocks of the city is how I'm going to feel. Make yourself unhappy, because here's why. It's a line, correct. It's a line. But we need to figure out how many times we're not going to, like, get fucked around. Is how we do not feel. It is like that, too. But not know how good we are being to every last one of you as retail shop owners, correct. But then you're going to go out of business because of some reason, and that will be transdimensional with me. It will be. But at the same time, I just don't know how to really feel about how transdimensional it is even, correct. But then it still isn't playing, but I'm trying to pick up the shit. I haven't figured it out yet for some reason. So here's how we're going to feel now, Chad. You don't know how to really feel about this either, except for you're pretty much saying everything's so well, except for this shit turned off on its own for some reason, exactly. But it wasn't that fucked off to me. But we pretty much need to get away very quickly, it's true. Sometimes this type of shit doesn't fly, but I turned it off just so that we could hear him. Okay, so here's how I feel again. It died as I'm feeling, and correct as I do not feel that I find it that funny. But the truth is, it is not playing, so here's how we're going to feel. We're not trusting it now for some reason. They don't even know how much I don't know about it, so basically, this is so incredibly not funny to me as how I need to feel, but I have a cord plugged into it already, and here's what I'm going to share with you. Here's what I'm going to share with you, Chad. Here's what I'm going to share with you.